Hello viewers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Okay, so today I am building a studio apartment kind of. So they're like open floor plans. So like the bedrooms and the kitchen and stuff like that. But there's two of them and it's like just a little complex, and I don't know. There's one that's kind of like modernish and stuff, and the other one's like thinking like this old person lives there and they have a bunch of plants and stuff, but anyone can live there, it doesn't matter. And you could just like pretend one person's your roommate. I want to turn my brightness up on my Chromebook, but I don't know if I can do that without the video stopping. Oh no, I was wrong. Okay, anyway, the whole reason I kind of want to do this, so I'm uploading a bunch of videos because I'm going to my cousin's house for like 5 days, and the 5 days that I have to post videos, so I need to like pre-post them or schedule them. So I'm on like the second one I'm ready, and it was the house that's like a trashy house. It's like completely filled with like trash and needs to be renovated. So I was working on that one, and like I was just singing songs because I'm like bored and like there's not that much to do. I just make the thumbnail and I kind of just post it together. And so I was singing the song Black Waters by the Doobie Brothers, and I actually wanted to know if I was singing it right, because I first heard the song because the band Train, they like made a cover of it or something. I don't know. They like did the song, but it's like different, their version. But then I actually heard the actual song like a few years ago, and I'm like, oh, that's really different. But I sing that song, and there's this one part, and I thought I'd been singing it right this whole time, but I'm like, it doesn't really make any sense. I thought it was like to hiss so funky, Dixie let pretty mama gonna take me by the hand, which is not correct. It's actually I'd like to hear some funky Dixieland, pretty mama come and take me by the hand. So it's different, and I've been singing it wrong the whole entire time, and I feel like, oh, that's not good. But yeah. Jeez, I built this house such a long time ago. Like, it was definitely in June. Actually, it probably was in July. Who am I thinking? I made stuff for August back in June. Actually, I was pre-recording a lot because I was like so scared. I'm like, oh, I've never really pre-recorded before. So when I used to do it, like before I made Sims videos, I just not post that week or anything like that. But back then, I really didn't post that often. I posted like once every week, not even that sometimes. I was so bad, and my content was really bad. I just made random stuff, like literally whatever I wanted, I just filmed. And yeah, so anyway, I'm trying to make better videos now. Not these ones, these are still gonna be bad, but when September hits, I'm gonna have better videos coming out. So I'm not really focusing on these August builds. Like, I literally skipped a few because I'm like taking some of the good speed builds and moving them on to September ones, because yeah. Oh no, my sister's coming. Hello.
Hello.
Oh no, you're doing a dice roll. I got something in my eye. I don't know what it is, but okay, so this apartment, I'm pretty sure is the modern type, and it's pretty cool. I think I had a hard time with those couches. They're weird colors, and I'm like, eh. Yeah, there's a lot of seasons furniture I tried to use because I don't always use season furniture at all. Can you leave? Okay, yeah, so that's cool. But I think I used just like a ton of packs in general. What? She just said something. I don't know what she said. What is this here? I've got a little picture of a plant that's just sitting on the couch next to me. Look.
What the? Plants?
Yeah, a little plant. Can you leave?
If I sing a song, would you get copyrighted?
What?
If I start singing a song, would you get copyrighted?
Maybe?
Okay.
You probably shouldn't. Okay, anyway. I'm wearing a really orange shirt today. I really don't like this shirt, but I don't know if my mom's actually going to do laundry tomorrow, since it hasn't been that long, and I kind of want to save nice shirts when I go to see my cousins. I mean, nice shirts, but like, I don't really like to wear the shirt that often, but it's like really bright, and I don't think I look very nice in orange all the time. I don't know. In the dark, it doesn't look, but sometimes when the light turns on, it's just like, so bright. I don't like neon colors. Like, I like the pastel-y colors, even though I don't have a lot of pastel clothes, to be honest. Okay, so I went garage shopping. Garage shopping. I guess I am shopping in garages, but garage sailing yesterday. And we went to a bunch of places around my town. The town I live in, yeah. And I think I spent in total, well, I only spent $7.25. But it turns out my mom got me something, which I didn't know. Because she was like showing me this little hanging thing for a wall, and it's like, isn't this so cute? Yeah, I'm like, yeah, that sounds so cool. I'm like in my head, I'm like, I totally want to get that. But then my mom's like, I'm gonna go get it, and I'm like, oh, she's just snatching it for herself. I'm like, wow. I'm like, fine. But it turns out she did get it just for me, so I just had it backwards all the time. So it's in my room, and I have like these little things displayed on it. It's so cute. Okay, but in total, everything was like $12.25 I got for a bunch of stuff. So, well, that hanging wooden wall thing was like $5. It's very nice. And then I got a new Barbie doll, and you know how expensive Barbie stuff is? Like, if you go to a store and get some clothes, it's like $10 for just like maybe 2 pairs. I got like a bag worth for like $2.50 of like, there's a whole bunch of clothes in there too. And then I got like a whole big bag of shoes for Barbies too. And I mean, there's only 8 pairs that I really like and actually fit nicely, but for $1, I'm like, yeah. And then what else did I get? Oh, I got some shoes for choir, since you have to wear black shoes, and I had some slip-ons. Actually, I still have them. But I don't really like those shoes because they tend to fall off my feet a lot. Like, they're flats. They're just like, they fall off my feet. I don't like that because it's just like, meh. So I got some new ones. And then, oh, I got this little snowman tin, which I probably don't need because, like, why do I need a tin? I could put something in it, but I don't know. Whenever I see, like, Christmassy things that are, like, all have a bunch of snowmen on it and, like, little Christmas trees and stuff like that, I get so excited and want to buy it, but I'm like, I don't need to. I was really tempted to buy some more when I was at this other place, but I'm like, no. Yeah. And then I also got this stuffed animal, which was free, and it's a nice stuffed animal. It's a koala, and it's like tall, like maybe that tall. Yeah. And then I put on some sunglasses on it, and he looks pretty snazzy. Yeah, I named him Tommy. And we watched Quantum Leap last night, so. Okay, so this was kind of like funny. I'm going into the 11th grade, and I messed up on this like math problem yesterday. So I was adding together things, so I'm like, okay, how much money do I have to give this lady? And I'm like, okay, this bag of stuff is $2.50, and this thing is $1.50. And I'm like, okay. And I count it, and I'm like, okay, $4. Great. So I get out two dollar bills. Yeah, two dollar bills. And like, okay. But then all of a sudden I'm like, wait. $2.50 plus $1.50 isn't $4, it's $5. And I'm like, okay. So then I grab out a 5 instead. And I walk up to the lady and I give it to her, and she's like, oh, it's $4. Here's $1 back. And I'm like, should I tell her that she's wrong? It's $5. But I'm like, well, I wouldn't mind getting it for $4 anyway, so I decided not to. And then I'm looking at this stuff again. I'm like, wait a second. $2.50 plus $1.50 is $4. I'm like, how do I keep messing this up? For some reason, I don't know what I was doing wrong, but I kept like, I couldn't figure it out. And my mom was like, how can you not figure that out? You're not very good at basic math. Which, like, I am not. Like, once I learn something, I kind of forget about. I really forgot how to divide, like, long division. And I was freaking out. My sister gave me this problem to solve. And it was one of those, like, long digit. It's like a somewhat big number, but it was like not easily dividable. So I spent like a whole weekend spending like hours trying to solve it, which I still didn't finish, and I said I would, but then I stopped. But like I had like these, I didn't know how to divide. I'm like, am I doing this all wrong? And I don't know if I was or not, or who knows, but got very confused since like I was going down so many lines. I'm like, I want to finish this. I will at some point, or I'll find out that it's like a repeating number or something like that. Yeah. Oh my, I really haven't been focusing on this build too much. Like I like look off to other places and I'm like, oh, yeah, I kind of remember this a little, but I was playing The Sims this morning. I built a mansion for my Sims. That video probably won't come out till October and stuff. You know, I really want to get back to track of making like these voiceovers when the video is actually coming close, because for the longest time now, I've been doing them so far in advance. It's like weird. But you know one good thing about it is, because you ever feel like, oh no, my camera is glitching. Oh, it's back. But you feel like the summer goes away really fast. Well, one thing I found is if you keep making videos for like a month ahead of you, this only kind of applies if you're like doing YouTube or something. I don't know, maybe something else. But all of June, well, not all of June, but at the end of June, I kept thinking it was July already. And then all of July, I kept thinking it was August. And it's like weird. And now it's August and it feels like summer's lasted such a long time, which is nice because it's like, yay. And it's not like, it's September, you've got to go back to school now. And then it's like, so I've already started making some videos for October, only speed builds. I'm limiting myself to one speed build a week, so. And I kind of kept a couple from my August. There's like two. There's going to be a lighthouse video and this other build, which I think I talked about it in my Let's Build a House series or something like that. I might have showed a little bit of it. But I saved those two. And then I kind of wanted to build some houses with a new pack, since if you could tell, I didn't make any videos about it because like, it's just so stressful making them really quickly and then having to get them out. And I'm like, I was already gone for a while, so people already know what cottage living is about. I don't need to make videos about it or something. I mean, I will still post videos like in September and stuff, but yeah. I hate how this outside looks. I remember once I finished, I'm like, ew, this is so gross. I don't know how to make it look nice, but whatever. So that's pretty much the entire video. So if you enjoyed it, you could give it a little thumbs up. And I will see you all next time. You know this video isn't over this. I didn't time it right. Well, bye.